Hello, here I am again for telling you a really important message. Krishnamurti teachings are not there to make you feel good. People think, coming from a conditioned spiritual background, that the teachings of Krishnamurti are a way, a mean to confirm their beliefs. And also they believe that spirituality, through religion or religion itself, is a way to feel themselves good. I might tell you that it's totally wrong. The teachings are to make you revolt, not physically, because it's dangerous to revolt physically, but to revolt, to come to a revolution psychologically. And this revolution doesn't mean to just feel good, to be comfortable in your life with yourself, but to totally revolt to the self, to this image, the idea of yourself that is built through conditioning. Our conditioning is various. You are conditioned in family, school, society, not only from the experience that are pushed upon us, but also from our own experience. And to be a thinker, to be able to think by yourself, to be able to get free of the conditioning and its influence, whether it's the conditioning of the society, outside conditioning, or your inner, yourself dictating you what it should be or not, you should understand yourself and revolt to the self. And this revolt, it's not being at peace with yourself, with the ego, but it's to come into conflict with the ego. And surely, it's totally different from what is being said today in mainstream spirituality and all those gurus are repeating all over the place. It is something that's not comfortable at all. It's the deepest way to question yourself. It's the most, how I can say that, it's the most powerful way to get rid of yourself, is to go in conflict with yourself. And if you read Krishnamurti and go deeper, you see him expressing that clearly. And from this conflict with the self, which is the result of the conditioning of the world and of your own experience, bring you to the freedom of the self. This conflict is not a fight, it's not a battle, it's not an effort. It comes by seeing clearly how the self functions, its true nature, how it's poisonous snake. When you see that clearly, by questioning it, by testing out the teachings in your daily life, you begin to not distance yourself from the self. You make yourself closer to this dangerous movement in us, to really understand it carefully and to be able to see its subtlety, how it's pushed you in different direction. And by seeing that clearly, you become able to get free of it. And this is real freedom. This is real critical thinking. It's not criticizing the outside world, but it's to criticize your own thoughts. And surely this is not comfortable, but what it's create is the most beautiful thing in man. It's create integrity, it's create creativity, and most importantly, it's bring intelligence in your mind. Intelligence is not something cultivated. It's not, how we say that, it's not an expertise about something. is not having a lot of knowledge, a lot of skill about something. Intelligence, it's the unknown factor that come into be in a mind that deeply understands oneself and is able to be still. A still, quiet mind is a static mind. The static mind doesn't mean it's a dead mind. It's no more in movement. A static mind is highly dynamic. It's not only able to see its own flaws, but also able to understand itself in relationship. And such a mind is the factor that can not only change individual's life drastically, but also help the world to change in a better direction. Because we are living in a crazy world and it's madness. I don't need to go in details to you to see that. We are more close to great wars, social crisis than ever. We are so much in this planet and there are so much inequalities. But also there is a possibility to create a new world, such a beautiful world where all of us will want to live and also maybe bring new human beings into this world. But today, it seems like we are all depressed and accepting our actual condition, accepting everything it's pushed upon us and go to hell. Actually, it's the hell that's waiting us. And nobody seems to question anything. And the reason is we are confused. We don't understand ourselves and we don't question our own ignorance, our own illusion, our own self. Most of the people want to feel good, to have no more conflict in oneself, to have a mind that feels happy, as they say, this ideal that is almost shown us everywhere in the society, and that we fall in it through comparison. So, without understanding ourselves, we can see the poison of the self, which by comparison, by fear, accept the actual condition and circumstances, and also feel isolated. But don't forget that we are a great organism on earth, the most evolved, and we have unlimited possibility of action. We have unlimited possibility of future. But it seems like our future is sealed and we are going to dark days. That's why it's important to understand Krishnamurti, to understand yourself, then go on understanding the world, your environment. It's the only way to bring something that's good, that's real to the world, and the world needs that. You know, we can do alone, and we are not alone. We are all suffering, and we also feel all isolated. Even we are billions, and we are so manipulated, divided. And a man said it almost since 100 years before, and nobody seems to get it. Everyone want to follow someone, want to accept what thinkers, influencers are saying, what the politicians are saying. Divided, in conflict, incapable of communicating. We are killing each other, not only physically, but psychologically. We live in fear, in hatred, and the world is in chaos. So, please, if you feel like something needs to change in your life, something is missing and off, know that understanding yourself is not a way to bring comfort from all this chaos. You must also take responsibility and attack this chaos and fight it with intelligence, without exposing yourself, without putting yourself in danger. And the only way to do that today is through education. But to educate, to help people, you should deeply understand yourself. You should be sure that you are not deceiving yourself, so you will not deceive others. Friends, I hope this message finds you well. See you in the next video.